Hello guys, before we begin watching this video, I need to tell you something. Watch this full video because this is, I'm 100% sure, it's the most insane thing you will... Okay, I will not say this again. I will say it's the most insane thing you've seen so far in MK Mobile, but if Legendas is gonna continue keep blowing our minds, there might be something even better in the future. But for now, at this moment, I'm convinced this is the best gameplay in MK Mobile I have ever seen. He beat Battle 154 in Fatal Twisted Tower for Mand on Mand's account because Mand got stuck in that battle, and Legendas said like, give me your account, I'm gonna beat it for you. It took him 19 tries, but the strategy he used blew my mind. It blew Mand's mind. Man has his own reaction to this video, so I'm gonna link all of the videos in the description. I'm gonna link the original video by Legendas. Guys, go subscribe to this man. Only 5.86 thousand subscribers. What is this? Let's get this man to 100k subscribers at least. Trust me, he deserves it. It's absolutely insane what he did in this video. I've never seen Mand so blown in my entire life, so you have to see his reaction as well. Trust me, you want to see this battle multiple times. Watch my video, watch Mand's video, watch Legendas video, and then rewatch them all over again, because I'm telling you, it doesn't get any better. So Mand was trying to beat this battle with his strongest team, with his best gear. Look at the team that Mand tried to beat it with. So Mand used almost fully maxed out Stun Double Johnny Cage, Slasher Jason Voorhees, I guess, for bleeds, Combat Cup Sonya, with tower gear, with everything, with epic stats. Now let me show you which team Legendas used to beat this battle. Yep, here it is. Fusion 0. Oh my god. Classic Reptile, Strike for Scorpion, and Classic Scorpion. Okay, I'm gonna tell you my opinion first. I absolutely believe that Classic Reptile has to be in your team for any regeneration battle that you fight. He is a must. He is, like, being able to poison your enemies and stop their regeneration is just too good to pass on. However, Classic Reptile has a problem, and he's extremely slow. And by slow, I mean, like, after you do combo enders, after you do special attacks, he gets wrecked. If the character is slightly faster than him, he dies way too fast. And after he dies, usually it's like almost impossible to apply poisons, except if you get lucky when they tag and stuff like that. But and that's the reason that why Mand didn't use Classic Reptile. He doesn't like the character. He thinks he's clunky. He doesn't like his combos. He doesn't like his specials, which I agree. It's pretty hard to play Classic Reptile. However, his passive is just too good, and Legendas found a way to make Classic Reptile absolute god without even using him, and it's by having Classic Scorpion. Let's keep watching. So here is the gear he used. He didn't use a single tower piece. Guys, Fusion 0 team in Fatal Tower, Battle 154, without a single tower piece. And look at the gear he used. The rares are not even maxed out. Wow, man, your gear sucks, man. And how is your Reptile only Fusion 0? Did you miss the first event? I guess you did. Look at that. Special 2 is not even upgraded. We have revolvers, we have bladed fun. So you basically gave him as much block breaker as possible. You get a little bit of debuff resistance on with Earth Elemental Face Mask and Amulet. What the hell? Common piece of gear. He could have put anything. Mand has maxed out on common tower pieces. Legendas uses Amulet. Let's try to understand why. Let me open. I don't even know what it does. Let me go to my own gear collection and open the Amulet and see what it does. 30% resistance to slow and stun. So he built a full stun resistance team because we are facing Sindel. So if Sindel gets one of her stuns applied to you, the game is over. So you need to have as close to 100% stun resistance on all the characters as you can. Let's check the gear on the next character. Scorpion. Scorpion is here, obviously, basically for saving the characters, because you cannot lose anybody on this team. If you lose, it's over. So Scorpion gives you like a little bit breathing room. And also, it gives you ability to do some stun loop, which basically, using talent teamwork, is going to give your whole team a little bit extra power. It's going to basically... It's going to waste some time for you to regenerate more power, and maybe for your dots to do more damage, and for your team to be not at risk of getting destroyed. So this guy has another block breaker gear, a few freaking uncommon, 3 uncommon pieces. We have some power generation. Again, we get stun resistance. And what is Draconic Shield? I think it's just health, right? Just a little bit health, so he can maybe survive one hit in the face. And Classic Scorpion. Classic Scorpion is actually the star of the show here, which is insane. I did not even, like, I have him in Fusion 0 on my beginner account. I haven't even bought him last time. I bought another Fusion on Classic Ermic because I just love Classic Ermic. But now I'm considering my next rubies to spend on Classic Scorpion. Again, 1 unblockable piece, Gladiator Mask, and Soul Medallion. Soul Medallion, when not maxed, it only gives you power generation. So you just want to be able to do his amazing special one as many times as possible. And Gladiator Mask, it gives you toughness, resistance to slow and stun. So if you need stun resistance, guys, uncommon pieces, that's all you need. There are so many uncommon pieces and even common pieces that give you 50% stun resistance. Put 2 of them together or combine it with the talent tree. You can actually get 40% stun resistance just from the talent tree. Let's check out the talent tree he used. So basically, we have precision here for combo enders. Combo enders are going to be very important. That create the distance between you and your enemy. Increased damage from dots, absolutely crucial. Resistance to debuffs, absolutely crucial. And Centurion Defense, you get less damage from... Okay, Shield Break Resistance, I don't think it's that important. Red Dragon Training, Stun, and Power Drain Resistance. So we have 40% Power Drain Resistance only from the talent tree. Plus the gear, you get pretty much 100% on every character. Meditation special cost less power, which is very important because Scorpion, Spear Spam, and Scorpion, everything is going to be working well together. And now, let's take a look at this fight. It's gonna blow my... Like, I had goosebumps watching this fight. I'm telling you. Does no damage whatsoever so far. So the point is, now, you need to finish enemies one by one. And one way to do it is to use Snare. Normal person, if you're not Legendas IQ level, you would think, I'm gonna use Snare, I'm gonna snare them, and I'm gonna keep poisoning them, keep applying dots to them. But for Snare, you have to bring a specific character that has a Snare, or maybe Power Drain with weak point attacks. But honestly, Power Drain with weak point attacks is just not reliable enough. Let me pause for a second. First of all, look, stun resistance, absolutely absolutely crucial, because Sindel is gonna wreck your whole team by doing this. So why is it so? Why Snare is not the best in this case? Because for Snare, you would actually need to bring somebody with a Snare to be reliable. On Special 1, definitely, because you can't afford any gear for extra power. You can only afford gear for stun resistance, pretty much. So you would need to bring somebody with Snare in Special 1, and it's still gonna... Like, it still doesn't guarantee you're gonna be able to get to your Special 1, because Sindel is just gonna shred you into pieces. But Classic Scorpion, however, allows you to pretty much have an infinite Snare just by using his Special 1. And another great part, he has Bleed on his Special 1 if he had 90%. Look at this! Sindel is not going anywhere. No, come back, baby. You have Bleed, you have Poison, you cannot regenerate, you cannot stun. She cannot do anything. Sindel is done. Sindel is finished. And Scorpion's Special 1 is unblockable, which means the chances of survival increase by a lot. Why is my camera off? I wanna have my face in there. Basically, just spam Scorpion's Special 1. But make sure you always have 1 bar of power. If Raiden takes out, you need to be able to take him back in. So he only does his Special 1 when he has Special 2 ready. This way, he is always ready to bring that Raiden back. Now, he needs to apply another poison. Okay, let's think about it. What are the ways to apply poison? 1, tech to Classic Reptile and do special attack. potentially get wrecked after, because Classic Reptile has insane delays after his combo enters and his special attack. So it's basically risking killing Classic Reptile. Another way to do it is to let Raiden tag out. Let Raiden tag out and then bring him back in with Classic Scorpion. Now he's when you have X-Ray and Classic Reptile, that's the only safe time to take him in, because you can do Special 1 and then Special 2 immediately, which has a grapple, and then you can take out afterwards. So that's the only safe combination you can do without risking your Classic Reptile. Other than that, look at this. This Raiden got poisoned because Classic Scorpion pulled him back in. Absolutely beautiful. So every time he takes out, you pull him back in, and he will most likely get poison on his stupid face, and then every time you do Special 1, you apply bleed to them. And bleed and poison drain your enemies so freaking fast. This strategy would work for anything, in my opinion. It doesn't have to be regeneration. Like, you can literally use this to melt pretty much any battle. It's the only difference, maybe you might not need as much stun resistance, because stun resistance was for Sindel specifically. But the strategy of using Classic Reptile and Classic Scorpion together, like, amount of poisons this strategy applies, and also you don't let enemies to just take out. You always will be able to finish them off, and in my opinion is way more safe and efficient than a snare. Classic Scorpion, it just blew my mind how great Classic Scorpion is. I'm definitely gonna try to max this guy out. You should watch Man's review. He was losing his mind. And so am I. Like, I've never seen this strategy. I've seen everything. I've seen stun loops by Legendas beating super hard battles. I've seen MK11 Scorpion gameplays. I've seen many strategies. This is the first time ever I see this strategy. And to be honest, he executed it to perfection. I think using, like, a lot of people would think I'm gonna use my best gear, like I have fusion, I have fully maxed out uncommon pieces of gear, I need to use them, right? Wrong, because that would give you some extra health or damage. But the thing is, if Scarlet, I mean if Sindel stuns you, extra 100% health is not gonna save you, because these bosses, I mean these characters, they hit like a truck. And if you have weak team, like, using tower gear might not be the answer. What you want to get is control. You want to get a control over battle. And in this case, having full stun resistance on all the characters eliminated the only randomness. Not the only randomness. Of course, there is going to be... it took 19 tries, because there is things like Block Breaker not working sometimes, and you getting counter-attacked. Sometimes you mess up the tag, sometimes you mess up the timing. Like, there's a lot of randomness, but, like, the most annoying thing, the most unpredictable thing is Sindel stuns, which pretty much guarantee to ruin your run. So you eliminate those with full set of stun resistance, which doesn't require any tower gear. You couldn't afford to have any tower gear because you had to have full stun resistance. And this is what happens. And this is what happens. Oh my god. I'm blown away, to be honest. This is first time seeing this strategy, and it actually proves. I would still not agree that there are no useless cards in Mortal Kombat Mobile. Some of them are useless. Some of them are useless. But a lot of characters that you might not realize how useful they are. Like Classic Scorpion, I did not... Like, he was... I thought he was a cool card. But he can actually be the answer to so many problems. Like, paired with Classic Reptile, Classic Scorpion is absolute god. Like, especially against really powerful enemies, because he brings a dot, which is pretty much a must. Like, if you're on a beginner account and you want to beat Fatal, Twisted Tower, or any tower, like, dots are going to be your best friend, because they do insane amounts of damage. You can melt enemies if you apply multiple dots to them. So Classic Scorpion has pretty much grapple special 1. He has an ability to finish off enemies even if they tag out. He can apply bleed on his special 1. And you can basically use him with Classic Reptile to apply poison every time he brings somebody back in. Absolutely freaking insane. Go subscribe to Legendas. This guy, like, if you want to see these videos before even me or Man review them, you have to subscribe to his channel, because, like, he puts so much effort into this. Like, I would probably never even think about using this strategy. Like, everything went together. Talent tree, gear, and the team composition. Everything was... And the perfect execution, perfect timings, everything. Not everybody would be able to do this. And I definitely would not be able to do this. I would... like, now, when I know the strategy... I might be able to do it, but it's probably going to take me more than 19 tries. I'm not even going to try this. I don't have Spec Up Scorpion, and I don't have good enough cards or gear to beat Fatal Tower. I'm not even going to try. I'm going to beat Battle 100, and I'm going to be happy with my crappy diamond. But this man is just the next level. So subscribe to Legendas, and let me know in the comments what do you think about this strategy. Maybe it's going to help a lot of people. They're stuck on the battle. It does require pretty expensive cards, Spec Up Scorpion. Classic Reptile and Classic Scorpion, everybody should have them. They're incredibly easy to get. Spec Up Scorpion might be a little bit tougher, but I kind of feel that, like, Spec Up Scorpion is there. He's not required. He doesn't bring anything to the table except giving you, like, extra life in case you mess up. So technically, if you don't mess up, and if you get super lucky with everything, you can do it without Spec Up Scorpion. You can put somebody in there, like maybe different Scorpion, so you can still do stun loop once in a while. Or maybe bring Quan Chi for at least one extra life. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it. This blew my mind. I have freaking goosebumps. I watched this fight like 3 times, and every single time it feels like it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Absolutely beautiful use of strategy, knowledge, team composition, knowledge of gear. Like, who would put Amulet if you have tower gear? Who would put Amulet on their characters? Well, people who actually know how to play this game. Oh, thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe for more content, and thank you, members and Patreons. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this. Rated from 1 to 10. How insane was this fight? It's definitely a 10 for me. I don't know. I said it last time I made review of Legendas video. I said that I probably will never be more impressed by his gameplay than I was last time. I was wrong. I'm even more impressed now, and I'm sure there's going to be another video soon that's going to blow my mind. I'm still waiting for 160 with super weak team in one try Legendas. I challenge you. Without using classic smoke. No, you can use classic smoke still. Like, it's difficult even with classic smoke. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.